Hey, this is Huss and you're watching Heavy Metal Beer Review. And once again, I'm down at Old Chicago on their holiday mini tour doing Week 14 NFL picks. Yeah! So, as I said, I am down here at Old Chicago. They're on their holiday mini tour right now. I got the results back from Week 12. They don't have Week 13 ready yet, but I won. I got my card. So, probably going to use that a little later. Now, I missed 5 out of the 16 games. So, somehow I still won regardless, but not my best showing, I'll say that. So, all right, and we're ready to go into the new picks. All right, so starting the picks this week. The first game we got is Dallas against Detroit. Now, this one, I'm going with Dallas. Dallas really showed what they can do, so I'm really saying, yeah, let's go. I'm going with Dallas, definitely on this one. And I'm going to weight this 7 points. Now, the next game we got up is Tennessee and Cleveland. Cleveland actually did okay. I can't remember if they won or lost this last week, but Cleveland is actually doing pretty decent. Then they go against Tennessee. I'm sorry, the Titans are definitely the worst team in the NFL, period. So I'm going to go with Cleveland, and I'm not extremely confident on that one, so I'm only going to give this one 4 points. The next one we got is Seattle versus Atlanta. Atlanta just can't step out of their own way. I swear, they're just not doing well. And they're going against Seattle, who is arguably one of the best teams in the NFL right now. So that being the case, I'm taking Seattle, and I'm weighting this one 10 points. All right, the next one we got is Indianapolis versus Jacksonville. Both teams, Indianapolis lost last week, and I forget if Jacksonville won or not. But this one, I think both teams are pretty evenly matched. So for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and go with Indianapolis. I'm going to be weighting at 9 points. And then Washington versus Minnesota. Neither team is doing very well, except for Washington almost came away with a win against Denver, which is definitely one of the top teams. And for that reason, I'm going to give the pick to Washington. And I'm going to weight that 5 points. So let's see how that goes. All right, and the first beer I'm going to try today is the Huss Imperial Cherry Stout, Chocolate Cherry Stout. Now, Huss Brewing, local brewery here in Phoenix. Now, they rate this, it's a 9.1 ABV, and according to the description, it has a strong chocolate and cherry aroma and flavor, which, yeah, I can smell it. Man, it smells potent too, so let's give it a try. Oh man, that is really, really good. Now man, you can taste that 9%, you really can. It's a lot of alcohol in here. But it is really good. Most Imperial Stouts I'm not that fond of because they're just a little too alcoholic, but the flavor on this really helps the alcohol that's in it. So I recommend it, try it. All right, the next game we got going is Chicago against Green Bay. Chicago has the best record, but Green Bay is just playing very well. They're peaking right at the right time, but Chicago is winning. And this one, I can't tell you who's going to win this one. It is a crapshoot. It really is. So I'm going to go with Chicago, but I'm only going to weight this 6 points. I am just so unsure. They are so evenly matched. All right, next game we got New Orleans versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay Bucks, they lost, but they're still a great team. New Orleans, they're trying to compete with Tennessee to be the worst team in the NFL right now. They just are not doing well. So I'm picking Tampa Bay, and I'm going to weight this one 14 points. Next one is Pittsburgh versus Baltimore. Baltimore's doing pretty good. They're on top in their division, but at 6-6, okay, they're just not doing well. They're just not. And the only reason they are because they're in a poor division. That's why they're leading it. So But Pittsburgh, God, they're falling apart. They had it all together, and it is completely falling apart for that team right now. So at this point, I'm going to pick Baltimore to win this one. I think they're on the up and up, and I'm going to weight this one 13 points. Now, the next game coming up is Miami versus the New York Jets. The New York Jets have actually been winning a little bit. I think they suck, but they've still been winning. And Miami, they've been doing okay. I think they won their last game. But as I said, I'm just not very confident in either team, really. So I'm going to go with the Jets. I'm going to weight it 8 points. And then next one is Denver versus Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Oh, God. They are just not doing well at all. And Denver is the top team in the AFC right now. Well, actually, I take that back. New England is, but I don't see how Las Vegas can beat Denver now. I just can't see it happening. So I'm picking Denver, and I'm weighting it 12 points. All right, this beer I'm going to try is the Devil's Halo Lager. Now, this is made by Huss Brewing, and the description I'm reading on it, it says it's a kind of a German-style Helles, like American-style lager, and it's only 4.8%, so it's right in that range of what a Helles would be. So let's give it a try. That is a good beer. I like it. I wouldn't go far as saying, to me, it doesn't taste like a Helles at all. Of course, I love German beer. That's my favorite. So it doesn't really have a Helles flavor, but I definitely would say American-style lager, absolutely. They made the attempt to make it German, but it is still good. I would still recommend this. And Huss is a great brewery. They got so many good beers down there. So anyway, check it out. Hey. The next game we got coming up is the Rams versus the Cardinals. Rams. They lost, but they're still one of the better teams in the NFL, period. They are doing great. And then you got Arizona, which once again is falling apart. So I, of course, have to pick Arizona. But I have no confidence that they'll win this. So I'm going to weight this 1 point. Now, next one we got coming up is Buffalo versus the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals actually won their game, that Joe Burrow's back. And they're kind of like, hey, we're not done yet. I'm not dead yet. But anyway, but I have to say, the Bengals and the Bills, I have to go with the Buffalo Bills on this one. They're just playing better. Cincinnati got Joe Burrow back, and is it possible for them to win? Yes, I do believe it is possible, but I think Buffalo's just the much better team. So I'm going to weight this one, Buffalo, at 11 points. Now, next one we got is Houston versus Kansas City. Kansas City lost. Anyway, they might not make the playoffs. Houston has been winning. So, I am only weighting this 2 points, but I'm picking Houston to put a nail in the coffin of Kansas City's playoff hopes this year. And then the next one, or the last one, is Philadelphia versus Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are playing okay. They're not doing too bad. They're still a good team. Philadelphia, they're finding ways to lose. Now, Philadelphia's still a good team, but they're not the powerhouse they were last year. So I am picking the Chargers to win that game just because I don't want to see Philadelphia win it. I just don't. But I'm only weighting at 3 points. So that's my football picks for this week. All right. So I am trying the Austin Eastciders Blood Orange Cider. Now, Austin Eastciders comes from Austin, Texas. This is a 5%er, and according to what I'm reading here, is they actually use actual blood oranges when they make it. So let's go ahead and try this. That is really good. I got to think for ciders, meads, along with beer, of course, but that cider is really good. I get that blood orange flavor. It's a good, balanced flavor. It's a semi-sweet, not really, really sweet, but just a semi-sweet. But I gotta admit, you can't go wrong with it. It is really awesome. So, yeah, try it. That does it for my week 14 picks. So See you again next week when I do week 15 picks. And I am officially signing off from Old Chicago. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel. Once again, it's their holiday mini tour. It's worth going to. You gotta check it out. Great beers here, fun time. And once again, I don't know about the rest of the Old Chicagos across the country. I know here in Phoenix, if you're here weekdays from open until 3 p.m., the large ones like this are only $5, or at least most of them are. So anyway, check it out. Stay metal. Yeah. The next week, all right, the cider. Yes, it is cider. All right, So they don't have the week 13. And oh my God, do I suck.